Hey guys, welcome back. What's in my bag? I haven't actually done one of these before, so I thought it would be quite fun to film. And I can see it on my camera. I did dye my hair yesterday, guys. You could probably see, but I always get this ring around my freaking head. Anyway, moving on. So let's get into it. I don't clear out my bag that often, like I don't know anyone that does, so the stuff that you find in your bags or at the bottom of your bags has probably been in there for so long. That's definitely going on with my bags. So just to start off with, I did have rucksack, but it had tiny little straps, and I think I got it from ASOS, and it was the magnetic click ones. And that was the worst mistake of my life, because it also had the string thing here. What the hell? And every time I used to run, the magnetic thing used to come off and the whole bag would open. And it was the most frustrating thing. Anyway, in the end, it just completely wrecked. I thought I'm never going to get one of those bags ever again. So I did settle for this one. It has done me so good. I love it. It's just so easy. I don't like bright bags, I like just rather plain design kind of bags. And also, I do believe it's classed under the Puma gym bags, or just maybe just ordinary bags, I can't remember. It doesn't have hundreds of pockets, which I like as well, because I'm someone that will never find anything in my bag if it has 100 pockets. So I just go for the simple. It's just so much easier. Ooh, and so the first thing I find in my bag is loads of receipts. Well, not loads of receipts, but receipts. So this was from my opticians yesterday for my contact lenses. So I don't always have this in my bag, but this is the laptop that I chose when I was first starting university. I didn't choose the big one because they do a bigger version. I do believe this is like the middle size. If you're just carrying around, just lugging something really heavy in your rucksack all the time. If you are a uni student, you do know that you carry your laptop everywhere. And if it's heavy, it's a nightmare to carry around. So I did go for the Apple Mac Pro. I didn't really care for, oh look, it's on Kistry. I didn't go for the large one, the one with the bar, because I just don't really care about that. But yeah, this is so easy and light and just slots into your rucksack and you're ready to go. I always store makeup in my bag. Just, I don't even know why. So I always keep a little brush. So this is the Charlotte Tilbury one. And the MAC, which I've had for ages. I did have the Charlotte Tilbury face one as well, but that all crumbled on me, which I was really upset about. So with the powders, if you drop it, they just crack and just really hard to use after that one. Well, that's what I find anyway. Also, when you do go out as well, if you're just topping up your makeup or whatever, it's just handy to have. Ooh, look, I found plasters and a pen. So these are the random stuff that you find. This looks like it's been from a while ago, as it's like a little bit opened and you can tell that it's been in there for a while. Pen, you want always handy to have in your bag, let's admit. I don't even know if this one works still. Wouldn't be that great if it didn't. Do you want, even though I don't need plasters in my bag, it's just something that I found. It is quite handy to have, you know, emergency blisters, easy to have. Essential in every single bag that I have, hand sanitizer. I went to Rome not long ago, and so I was going through the airport, and this is something that I bring all the time, especially if I go in and out of London or the undergrounds. Hand sanitizer is a must. I actually have about a few of these in my room as well. But yeah, I always store these in my bag. I think we can all admit these are essentials in everybody's bags. This is the extra white bubble gum. I always find with these, I always have one, and within like a minute the taste is gone, and I get so annoyed. You're just chewing gum with no taste, and it's awful. And this is the Cool Breeze. You get those other ones, the green packets and the blue. This is like the in-between one. And I always find the other ones are so strong that I prefer to get these ones because they are sugary. And this reminds me of Tutti Frutti. I think it was the Hubba Bubba one as well. They used to get some whopping one when you were kids, like this size. Like this size. And it used to like take up your whole mouth. And I remember when I was younger, I did have one of those, and I blew up such a big bubble and it went all in my hair, and my mum was so annoyed because we spent hours trying to get all this damn bubble gum out of my hair, and she said, "You're never having bubble gum again." I think I was about 7. Yeah, fun fact. Just a little story. This is the makeup that I'm actually wearing now. So if I do have makeup on, or you know, lipstick, whatever, I always like to keep it in my bag to just top up on the go. So this is the Boldly Bare Lip Pencil by MAC, and this is the one that I'm wearing at the moment. It is my favorite, just go-to, as they say, lip gloss, which I do need to top up. Always feel like I sound so stupid when I go to buy a new one of these. I always go, "Can I have a prrr lip gloss, please? Your prrr, that's it called, prrr." How are you supposed to, I just go, I go PRRR, please. It's the most ridiculous thing. If you ever want to sound embarrassing, that's, I always feel so embarrassed when I say that. But yes, I found a spoolie with all this rubbish on it because it's been at the bottom of my bag. So I do have my lashes done. I just find it easier, like when I go to the gym. I used to wear mascara all the time, and I used to do cardio and it used to go all in my eyes, run down my face, and I used to come out with like little lines of where my eyelashes went with the mascara on, and I just wake up and I have eyelashes. It's just happy days. It's just so much easier. So so I've just done this part. So going into the main part, I'm going to go over this. So these are the Beats Wireless. I've had these for ages. I don't even know why I got white, because when I used to go in the gym, sometimes when I was wearing makeup, I don't know if you guys can see, look, I've got makeup all in there. I've actually changed these ones before, so these aren't the original pair, even though they are from the Beats, because they get dirty so quickly. I don't even know why I went for white. So I have a small head, I guess, so I don't even need to undo these bits. But anyway, these broke not long ago. I don't know, I think something's gone on with the wire bits, and I just haven't got around to getting them fixed. So for these, I got these to go in the gym because I found the earpiece ones just always fell out my ear, or just didn't sit there properly and just started to hurt. So I did go for these ones, and they are apparently sound cancelling as well. I didn't find that they used to block out absolutely everything, which I would have preferred, because I just like ignoring everybody when I go in the gym. That sounds really mean, but you know, you just like to cancel out everybody else so you can focus on what you're doing and just listen to your music and just, you know, just nice and quiet and just getting on with your stuff. Also good for the trains or buses. But when you are tired, like when I used to go on the plane and I was tired and I just wanted to sleep, sorry, so I can still hear myself. I used to put my head on the pillow and it used to just like dig into my ear, or I was quite scared of them breaking. So that's probably the only cons, I guess. I used to always be afraid that they'll break in my bag, because I did lose the little pouch that you used to get them with from Beats. I think it's like this little fabric zip-up bag for anyone that has them as well. But they're not really protective, are they? I'm sure I could have gone onto Amazon and got like a hard case or something. But anyway, I do need to get these fixed. So while these have been broken, I have used different sort of headphones. These ones I literally just got off of Amazon. So these are the wireless Bluetooth ones that I think I paid like £15 for them, and that was it. and they are literally my favorite. I may actually say that I prefer them to my Beats. They sound just as good as the Beats, except for like more than quarter than the price. And they just sit in my ear so nicely. Like if it didn't have this little bit here, like that slot's like inside your ear there, it's just to hold them in place. So what I found is that they just sit so nicely and they're not heavy on your head or anything. And that's also the thing that I did find with these. When I did certain exercises in the gym, they used to slide off my face, and I used to keep having to pull them up all the time. It was more like jumping around cardio exercises, for example. So these are good for everything. And yeah, they are Bluetooth. The only thing that I find with them is that I do need to charge them up all the time, and it doesn't tell you when they run out of battery. So that was something that was really annoying. I went into the gym one time and you hear like these buzzing noises, basically saying it's on low battery, and then it cut off. And I was just in the gym, just no music. And for me, no music in the gym, I can't work out. It's just not the same. I'm so used to working out with music. I take these on a holiday with me to Rome, and obviously when I was trying to sleep, it does dig in your ear a bit, and it isn't as sound cancelling as my other ones, but they are still really good. So these are from Amazon. If you guys do want a pair, they're really good. These are my glasses. As I did say before, I have now bought contact lenses. So these are from Marc Jacobs. I've had these pair for ages. I much prefer just buying a really good pair that I can use for years, and when I do need them updated, or if I get my lenses changed, then I can just change the lenses on them and I still keep the frame rather than getting the cheaper version. Oh, that's so strong. But there we go. I'm not going to open my eyes because I have contact lenses in. I don't know why I still have these in my bag, but I did used to wear them a lot, so I always kept them there just in case. So these are my goggles. Things to do today. So even though they're not important things, like paint my nails. Like, I don't know if I'd forget that. I'd be rather silly if I did. But every day I always write things to do. So I do make sure I get everything done, because if you have quite a few things to remember, I do always find that I miss something, even if it's small out, and then I'm just like, oh, I haven't done it and I needed to do it. So, or if I'm anywhere, like if I'm on the train and I have any YouTube ideas in my head, I just basically use this for everything. Like anything that I want to write down, I like having this at hand at all times, which is probably why that pen was good to have, even though it doesn't work. I'm also filming this video on apparently the UK's hottest day, 39 degrees, and I've had to shut all of my windows because, as I do say in my videos quite often, I can't have my windows open or my fan on because it's just too noisy for the video. So, doing it for you guys. Pencil case to go with my notepad. Woo! And that pen that doesn't work. And I don't actually think I have any pens in here. Highlighters, just random stuff. These are my favorite. I don't even like normal pencils. I've always liked these because they stay sharp all the time. So they're really good to have. And these were my favorite as well, the little twirly ones. So I just have pencils and pens, and probably pens that I took from work that probably don't even work either. Memory stick. This one isn't actually mine, it's my work's, but it's in there so I can give it back to them because I don't want to lose their stuff. Yeah. I do like having stationery with me all the time as well, because you never know when you're going to need a pen or a pencil. So I am a stationery shop. I've got my notepad and I've got my pens. So what is in my purse? Don't laugh, guys. I've had this purse for years and years and years and years, and this is probably the heaviest thing in my bag because I put all sorts in there. Any receipts that I have, I did clear out this not long ago, so I don't have too much stuff in here, which is probably good. Years ago, I used to get so excited, like over the most silliest things. Books Avenue lingerie. I've had this for ages and ages. You used to get so excited of getting like free cards just to fill up your purse. And so I will go through this. So this is a gym that I had to sign up to, which I've literally only used once. Tesco's. Every little helps. This is something I do use all the time. This is probably the shop that I use the most, as I do have one just like 2 minutes up the road to me. So always use all the time. My gym membership, David Lloyd. Oyster card. You know, why do they make cards like this that they require you to put your face on it and it rubs off? And so you can't even, my face looks so dysfunctional. Like, what is going on there? This is the 18 plus. I think it was a student card. I don't even think it has discount anyway. A European health insurance card. So you can actually apply for these for free. My best friend told me to get one because when we were going to France, my friend's mum gets really funny about you not having one. So if anything does happen to you, I think this is what they're for. I do believe, don't hold me to this. If anything happens to you, I'm guessing it's European, so within Europe, you do get discounted healthcare with this card. So this is quite handy to have if you do go abroad in Europe. National Express. So when you are a student, you do get to apply to different banks for your student stuff, and they offer all sorts of different discount stuff, and this was one of them. So this is the young person's coach card. I do go to Oxford on the National Express a lot, and you don't even get discount on it, so I don't even know. I've technically not even used it once, which is like, why do I even have it? But it does save a quarter on standard fares, which I've never been able to claim on because it always says that it's not valid with my travel. So okay, save 10% on festivals and events travel, which is quite handy, and save 10% on Eurolines standard fares. So that's quite, might come in use, who knows. I've had it for 2 years and it hasn't. Sean Hannah, which was my old hairdressers, which you can't even see the name on. This was also a beauty place where I did used to get my eyelashes done. See, I don't ever clear out my cards. This is like been in there forever. It used to be my old beauty salon of where I used to live. My rail card. So I have the most horrific photos on there. Wait until you see my ID. I don't know if you'll even recognize me. So I always have this because I do sometimes travel to Manchester, or if I do go and see my sister in Yorkshire, it's really good to have. Just traveling in and out of London a lot, it does save you a lot of money. So I do use that pretty much most days. So this is for my accommodation. This is my laundry top-up card. It's the Books Avenue lingerie that, you know, you just collect so many cards. This is my driving license. I can't show you my details, guys, for, you know, confidentiality. I think I had this photo done when I was 12 years old, and because I couldn't be bothered. Oh wait, you can't see me. There we go. After having that photo done, I just couldn't be bothered taking any more passport photos. I know that's really lazy to say, but I just had that photo sitting there, and so I used to just transfer it on to all of my like passport or driving license stuff. So every time I go into a club, they just always look at me up and down and go, "Is that you?" I always feel like I've taken someone else's card and just used it to get into a club. Healthy and Beauty by Superdrug, and obviously my card, which I can't show you. Oh wow, this is also rubbish. VIP. Who's this? VIP with who? I think this is the Pets store. So I did get my fishies from here, and they gave you a rubbish one and I still haven't got the proper thing. A hoarder of my train things. I did clear them out not long ago. I literally had a wedge like this big just full of my train cards. I just don't know why I do it. Oh, I've also got the old Books card and a casino. I don't gamble. I think I went with my boyfriend once in Brighton and you have to basically sign up and get a card to go in. But yeah, I don't ever gamble, so I should chuck that really. And Cafe Nero, which I always forget that's in there, so I've only got one stamp. That's a bit random. My Pandora bracelet. So all these random things just cramped in here. Ooh, another spoolie. My hair appointment, little details, because I didn't get my hair done too long ago. I know you might laugh at that because it's still super long. But it was, she actually took off quite a lot. It was really long. Hair appointment card, and I've got euros in here. So these are for my mailbox. I don't know why I have 2 in here. I'm not sure why I have 2. May need to look into that. Sorry if I moved out of position. My card stopped working for some stupid reason. I think it's working now. I do have random stuff. You should see my table right now. It's just coated. Look at my table right now, guys. That is just from my purse. Oh, and look at that. That is my camera stand. Making the use out of my old uni books. Ooh, there we go. And last thing, this is the lock for the gym. And to be honest, whenever I go to a David Lloyd gym, just anywhere, because my card does allow me into most David Lloyds around the country, which is why I love it. Because if I am anywhere, like if I'm in Brighton, I can just pop into the David Lloyd in Brighton. And yes, I do always keep this for the gym to lock all my stuff up. So I have my phone. I did get, ooh, I can't get the damn case off. I did get the black one. I just found like black goes with everything, and the screen protector on top as well. It's really annoying because I've got this massive bubble right here and I can't get rid of it. I like to get the smaller one so I can just, you know, because obviously women's clothing very rarely has pockets. Like my jean has no pockets. Gym leggings has a really small pocket which my phone falls out of. And I have the case. I was so excited. I literally went onto eBay and bought this case. It's the one that sticks to things, which I didn't even know if it would work, so I just went on eBay and bought a really cheap one. Look guys, I was so excited about this. What can I do? Oh, I'll put it here. Look, it does fall off if you don't stick it on properly. How cool is that? I don't know why I bought it, but I just did. I thought it was super cool. But yes, so that is everything in my bag. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you in my next vlog.